So as you're packing your jars with your meat, you can press these down. We're still gonna fill in with broth, but you wanna pack these in as tight as you can get them. It is cooked already, and I am simply shredding the meat as I put it into the jar. And if you wanted smaller pieces, cut it in smaller pieces. You can do whatever you wanna do. It breaks up real easily. Look at that, beautiful. You could have a shredded meat meal, shredded barbecue, you know, with this. It would be great that way. Just pull it out when you go to make it, pull it out, drain off your juice, and add some barbecue sauce and serve over a bun. And there you have a barbecue sandwich ready to go. Real easy. You just have to warm it up. So there's so many things you can do with this, but you want to leave a 1-inch headspace in the jar. So be careful that way. And then we're going to set it aside and we're going to can it in a little bit. So now we have our beef venison ready to go. We are going to take that broth that we worked on and we're going to fill the jars to the 1-inch headspace mark with the broth. And then we're going to let it sit and we're just going to keep doing this. So once you get the broth in there, or water if you don't have broth to work with, take your canning knife or any knife and get rid of all the air bubbles. Next, you're going to want to wipe your rims and place our lid and fingertip tight our ring. 3 quarts of water into the canner. My water is warm. It's not hot nor cold because this has cooled down enough that that would be the appropriate temperature for the water. So once you get that third one added, you're going to add some white vinegar, 2 blobs. It does not have to be measured. It's to keep the outside of the glass jar clean. So once you have your lids on, you're going to stick them into the canner. So once you have all 7 jars, in this case, into the canner, we're going to put the lid on. These lids twist to secure in place. You line up the V over here, twist it on, turn the burner on to high. We're going to wait till it starts venting. We're going to time it for 10 minutes and then we'll put the weight on. So once the timer goes off, we're going to put the weight on and turn the timer so that steam. And both of these went off at the same time. So we have both pots ready to go. Now we're going to wait till the pressure gets to 10 to 11, and then we'll set our timer for 90 minutes for both of these. You can see this pressure is up slightly already. It goes off, you're going to want to turn the burner off, and then you're going to want to move your pressure canner onto a hot pad off the stove top, or if you have a cool burner, you can just move it over to that. I don't have a cool burner right now, so we're going to move it to a hot pad. So once it's moved to a hot pad, you're going to let the pressure go down. You want it back to 0. You want to let it cool for a bit, and then you'll be able to pull the weight off and let it cool a little bit more before you open it up. So now that these are cool, we're going to take the weights off. We're going to set them aside, and then we are going to turn the handles and lift very carefully because sometimes it's still really warm inside and you don't want to cause extra stress on the jars. And we're going to let these kind of cool out for a couple minutes, maybe 15-20 minutes before I take the lid completely off and put the jars on the countertop. So we have all the beef over here in this pot, and we canned 7 quarts of beef, and that's how it looks. This is Kelly signing off from Yellow Knife Homestead. You have a great day.